Today we're actually in Parry Sound. We are doing something really fun, but we are staying in a really no-nonsense hotel, and it's the Comfort Inn here in Parry Sound. I'm going to give you a quick room tour. I'll show you the lobby, which is very small. You're not going to need a tour of that, but I'll give you a review because apparently a lot of people come, and when they come to Parry Sound, they stay here. We're kind of in the heart of Muskoka up here. There's a lot of water activities that happen. Muskoka is a huge part of Ontario, so let's take a look at this room. Okay, so we are room 210. We're on the second floor. There was no elevator for us to get up here. It's just a set of stairs, so if you have issues, make sure you request the first floor. We're gonna go into the bathroom first. Very simple. Like I said, no nonsense. We've got the towels down here. Tissue box, toilet paper, very small little area to get ready. We've got the big mirror though, hello. And then we've got this shower. Apparently this was remodeled a couple of years ago, so it does look very clean. Everything looks great. We've got the shampoo and conditioner here on the wall, grab bar just in case you need it. And then of course these towels, which are just standard towels, but soap is out. Everything looks great. Clean tiles down there. And then we go into the rest of the area. It is not huge, like I said, but you do have this big mirror to get ready. And then we've got 2 double beds. You'll notice there's a table just in the middle. It's just open. They've also got a pen and a pad of paper here in case you need to take notes, although looks like somebody has been busy with that. We've got the phone and an alarm clock there as well. On the wall, they have put in some USB and a couple of outlets there. We've got lights above the bed and then our 2 beds. Now it does look like we have a microwave down here. Let's look in here and see if we have a mini fridge. Ooh, we do. There we go. I had a little bit of a problem opening that up, but I figured it out. All right, just plain and simple. There you go. Ice bucket down there on the bottom as well, a couple of cups. There we go. And then we've got our TV remote, TV, and some drawers that pull out nice and big so you can unpack if you'd like. Desk. And again, they've got a couple of outlets there. They do have a coffee maker in the room. It looks like it is Hamilton Beach. They have provided you with some coffee and some tea here along with the cups. And then we've got another drawer down here as well as a spot to hang all of your stuff. An iron and an ironing board. And then let's take a quick look at our view out here. We are looking at a spectacular parking lot, but we do have a bit of a water view there, so that's pretty awesome. Who knew? I'll take you guys outside and I'll show you what is around here for food options. It looked like it was kind of grab and go, quick stuff like a McDonald's, but there's another hotel just over here. You can see, I'm not sure which one that is, but we'll check that out as well. There's the ice. There's the laundry.
I know somebody said I murdered somebody. I'd be at this apartment's front door being like, what are you talking about? His thing was,
all right, everybody, so the outside of our hotel looks like a motel. It's been recently renovated. There's the front check-in right there. And then behind me is a McDonald's. Also, across the street, there is a Stacked Pancake House. There is a Tim Hortons in town, so there's plenty of places to go, get your coffee, have something to eat for breakfast. There's also plenty of fast food, Harvey's, Pizza Hut. We're just beside a Walmart here, a Rona, Swiss Chalet. If you forgot something, you don't need to worry. It is right here at your fingertips. So a couple of things about our stay at the Comfort Suites. It is a really interesting space. The room itself is quite comfortable, but there's not a lot of amenities at our hotel, so there's no pool, so don't expect that. We are also here filming a TV show, so I don't know how much I can get into depth with that. I'm not going to share too much, but we're having a really great time doing what we are doing, so we're enjoying this time away from the kids, and we're going to show you around a little bit of Parry Sound. We'll take you down by the water To be honest with you, we've eaten in a couple of the restaurants. We were at the Trapper's Choice, I think it was called, which was a funny little restaurant with like guns on the wall, and the food there was not too bad. It was pretty good. I had the chicken souvlaki dinner and Brian enjoyed a burger. Both of us thought it was pretty decent. And aside from that, we also tried the Trestle Brewery, which sits on the water. They have sort of an indoor-outdoor patio space, and with that, people are allowed to bring their dogs. So that was pretty interesting. Again, the food was okay. I think it's more of you go to enjoy their beverages. But tonight we're just going to walk down by the water and take you guys along with us. According to the internet, the things to do here are to watch the train go by. There's some kind of a tall overlook that you can climb up and look out at the waterfront as well. This Trestle Brewing Company is on the list of things to do. So I don't think there's a lot of stuff happening here in Parry Sound. And there is the lookout just in the background there. That's pretty tall. It's above all of the trees. So not very exciting things on their to-do list here in Parry Sound, but sometimes that is the way. So other things on the list of things to do, there's a statue tucked in there, but there's a wedding happening here at the Sereno, which is also another thing to do. Listed on the website, there's like a little gift shop in there with Bobby Orr Museum, they have called it. But at the moment, like I said, there's a wedding happening and I think it might be closed. So we're going to head on down to the water where there is this giant cruise ship happening. That's much bigger than anything I've seen in any of the other lakes. So this is a bit of a treat, you guys. This ship holds 210 people, the one we're looking at, the Pearl Mist. It's the only ship of its size that cruises on the Great Lakes. It is also all balconies. So it goes where the larger ships cannot reach. So sort of like our hotel, that has no bells and whistles. It's not about the water slides or the pools or anything like that. It's really just more about the experience of being on the Great Lakes. There's the Boston Pizza over there with the patio, so you get to sit up and look out over. But man, it is still really warm here. It's a little too hot. Oh, Henry's Harbor. This is different than Chuck's Roadhouse. So this is a little restaurant here, Henry's Harbor. I like their decor. And I like the color. There's the Chuck's Roadhouse right across the way there. And then this is called the Harbor Walk Shops. Harbor Souvenir Shop. They're just little sheds. I don't know if any of them are open. Nope, closed. But this is really neat. You just drive your boat right up, get out, and go to Chuck's Roadhouse. Also, it looks like a really nice one. They got a moose right on the end. So there is a bit of a fitness trail just behind me. Underneath these train tracks, it just keeps going along the water here. But I think we're going to head back and try out that restaurant that's right on the water, the fish one. Hello. How are you? Good. Well, they have some merch. Wow, look at this table we got here. We're sitting right on the water. And they've got the clear glass so we can see right through it. And they've got the lights. That'll be really neat at night. But we're going to look at the menu. World famous, established 1978. 2 locations. All right, so we've heard about this place. They're big for fish. And I don't eat fish, so I'm going to get something different. But that is probably the best thing or the most recommended thing. World famous fish and chips. Pickerel, whitefish, battered perch. Yes, so what I heard is that they actually catch it here in the lake and they serve it here. Oh, and they have gluten-free options. Change of plan, guys. It's 29 degrees out here, so we're just going to switch to a more shaded table. But they did turn the lights on. It's a little bit early, but that's okay.
Choosing your audience.
All right, so I just got a chicken sandwich here. It comes with broccoli coleslaw on top and fries. And Brian is going to try out the pickerel for us, which is local. And apparently he's never had pickerel before, so he's going to give us his honest reaction. It's like that. We're all done. We met some people on that cruise that are from the States, and they're doing a 2-week cruise, and this is one of the stops. And they said they stopped in Midland. They're stopping in Toronto. They've seen Niagara Falls, so it sounds like a pretty cool cruise. They were enjoying it anyway. So something that we learned about Henry's here is that it originally started as a restaurant out in the middle of the lake, and it was only accessible by boat or by airplanes. So it became so popular that they opened a second location here. So the big question here is, how was the pickerel?
I thought it was good. It wasn't the best fish and chips I ever had, but it was very good. I enjoyed it.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please give me a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you guys all in the next video.